Hi guys, welcome to Sunday. I hope you guys have a great Sunday. Hope you guys make a lot of money. I wanted to take the opportunity today to talk to you about something that I think it's extremely important. And I hope it does a lot of you a lot of good. Take a look at our Saturday card. Our Saturday card is the perfect example of what I want to talk about. If you look at our Saturday card, we went 1-3. Very frustrating. But why was it frustrating? Did I have the wrong picks? Were they terrible picks? Or do I feel that I had the right picks? And it was just one of those days that the ball just didn't bounce our way. Absolutely. It was one of those days that the ball didn't bounce our way. So this is the question we have to ask ourselves as sports bettors. So what happens tomorrow? What happens Sunday? I had a frustrating day on Saturday. I should have swept, but I went 1-3. I lost my ass. So what do I do Sunday? Do I try to make it all back? Am I mentally so angry that I'm really gonna make a mistake on Sunday? Or do I have a strategy? Do I have money management skills? That's the difference between me and an amateur sports bettor. That's it. That's the difference. You can have an amateur sports bettor. I have a lot of clients that when I give them a pick, they've actually come back at me saying, I don't agree with your pick, and I don't agree with your pick because of this and that and this and that. And a lot of times, I have to say it, depending on which client it is, a lot of times they are correct. They are correct. But if you ask that client, not ask him because he might tell you whatever he wants to tell you. But if you looked at his overall results in a year, he lost his ass. So he might be very talented at picking games, but he lost his ass because he has zero money management skills, zero strategy. So I can't stress it enough. If you think that you're going to win today and you're going to win tomorrow and you're going to win the next day and you're going to win the next day, you're wrong. You're not going to win like that. Nobody does. I don't care who it is. The very best sports handicappers in the world, long term, they don't reach 60%. I mean, when they reach 60%, my God, they're just, oh yeah, well, you can tell me, well, I had a 70% week. Yeah, I've had 100% weeks, but how many? You can't, how and this may apply to you because you can't lie to yourself. A lot of amateur sports bettors, what do? Let's say they win $300 today, and then the next day they win $300 more. And then the next day they win another $300. So what does an amateur sports bettor think? Damn, I can win $300 every day. No, you can't. You cannot. I'm sorry to say it. When have you won every day? You cannot. And so, but if you had money management skills, and you bet the same amount today and you won 300, and you bet the same amount the next day and you won 300, and you bet the same amount the third day and you won 300, and you bet the same amount the fourth day and you lose, you only lost the same amount. That winning that you had those 3 days are still your winnings. But unfortunately, a lot of amateur sports bettors don't look at sports betting long term. They look at it as, I'm going to quit my job and just become a sports bettor. Well, no. Unfortunately, it takes years. I have a lot of losing days, like everybody else does. But at the end, it's very hard for me to lose money in the long run because I am 100% mentally focused on money management, 100% mentally focused on strategy. I never veer off. So if I had a 1-3 day like I had on Saturday, it would be so easy for me on Sunday to say, I love, for example, I'm going to give you a free NBA pick today. In the Warriors Mavericks game. I absolutely love that pick. I could say, well, I'm going to veer off and I'm going to bet, 5 times what I usually bet. And what happens if I don't hit it? Now I'm in the hole 5 times what I should have been betting instead of being nowhere near in a hole, because it's just another game. And that's the way you have to look at it. It's just another day. It's just another game. If betting on a particular day or on a particular game defines, if you're in the hole or not, then you should not be sports betting, guys. I know it's fun, but if you need to make money, if you really need to make money, it's impossible to win, because you have your mind has to be clear, because it's extremely tough to win money sports betting. Extremely tough. So if your mind is not clear, today I was so frustrated with the results. So frustrated. But you got to turn that switch. That's it. It's done with. And you know what? I didn't go down the hole. Even with a 1-3 day, I didn't go down the hole because I have a strategy. And tomorrow is a new day. And I'm not going to try to make it all back tomorrow, although I could. If my picks come out the way I do, where I want them to come out, I will make my money back. And I'll make some money. So, money management, guys. I can't stress it enough. All right. Let's get to that free pick. But I want to give you guys a nice bonus. Send me a DM before the game starts, the NBA game starts, that says free week. And if my NBA free pick fails to cover, I'm going to give you guys a free week. But you have to send me that DM before the game starts, okay? I really like this free pick. All right. Free pick on Sunday, NBA. Guys, take the Warriors +2 against the Mavs. I really like the Warriors. I think the Warriors have played with the minds of the Mavs. I think the Mavs are cooked mentally. They led the game so easily for most of the game last game. And they ended up losing the game. And they ended up losing the game, losing the cover and losing, I have to say, I gave my clients the Mavs in the last game. And it just looked like they were going to roll. And they got, they lost pretty bad at the end, I think. They just had no answer. And I think they don't have an answer for the Warriors. In fact, this is my recommendation, because this is what I'm going to do. On games like these, it's +2, and I like the underdog. I like the Warriors. I am going to put 30% of my bet on the morning line and 70% of my bet on +2, because I think they're going to win the game. But again, that is just strategy. I don't go all the way in on money line, because that would be stupid. But you have a strategy, and that way it just evens out. I think the Warriors are going to take a 3-0 lead in the series. I really do. And I just think Dallas, and you know what? And, I like to listen to Vegas. When I make a pick, I always look at, let's see if Vegas agrees with what I'm thinking. And what I see from Vegas in this game totally agrees with what I'm thinking. Dallas is at home. They're 9-1 in their last 10 games. They're 8-2 against the spread. So you gotta think, this is a great opportunity for Dallas. And the Warriors are completely opposite of that. 5-5 straight up away from home. And against the spread, they're 3-6 in their last 9 games. So I love it. I love the fact that Vegas is not giving the Mavs a bigger spread, which they should. I mean, if you look at just that stat, you're not, 2 points is just not, I think Vegas knows, the Mavs are cooked. And so, hey, all right, don't forget, if you want to opt for that free week, send me that DM that says free week before the game starts, all right? And, but I just don't think I'm going to have to give you guys, unfortunately, I'm not going to have to give you guys that free week because I think the Warriors will cover +2. Have a great day, guys. Hope that little conversation we've had rings a bell with you. And as always, my DM and my Twitter and my Instagram is always open. Remember, Twitter is @ParlayGuru1 and Instagram is ParlayGuru1. So send me a DM, give me your comments, or give me your comments right here too. And if you haven't subscribed, do so now. And we'll have more conversations like this. And hope you guys are going to have a great Sunday. And we'll see you back here tomorrow.